Okay, this is a disclaimer before the video continues. This will contain spoilers as we have already watched the season in its entirety and we are just going back and reviewing episode by episode. So if you have not seen the season yet or watched this specific episode that we are on, I advise to go watch it and come back and watch our video, or just watch along with us. But we will be providing spoilers for things that happen later in the season and trying to get more context. So if you want, you can continue watching, but this is a disclaimer that this will contain spoilers for other things that happen in the season. All right, enjoy. Hello, how's it going? Just wanted to say that I used the wrong mic for this video, so the audio kind of does not sound great, but I'll have it fixed for the next one. And thanks for watching. Enjoy. Hello everybody, welcome back to a watch and review for the Winx Club. I'm here back again with Kayla.
Hey!
And we are, I believe, on episode 5 of the Winx Club. And you ready to get started?
Do it.
I think we have everything set up, so starting now.
The shopping trip.
We get to go see the capital city this episode.
Stella's waist to butt ratio.
Magixia. I think they changed the name, right, for the capital city. Oh, for this
No
version of
clue.
Winx.
But I will say Magixia has a ring to it.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
Oh, that was the other thing. I'm gonna pause real quick because I do remember a detail from the original Winx. When they go to the capital city, Bloom is not impressed with the magical capital because it kind of looks like just a normal city, I believe, to her.
Oh, okay.
But that was the original Winx. Of course, in this, Winx iteration, she's gonna be impressed, So, but that was a little detail I do remember from the original. I think she went to the capital and she was like, "This is it. This is the magical capital."
I think I did see that.
Yeah, but that was funny. But they don't do that here. But let's continue with them getting in trouble.
I'm afraid Magixia will have to wait. No one here is setting foot outside of Althea today.
Why? What did we do this
Not
time?
what you.
It's what you have not done.
One of
that's the
y'all.
problem. Your Magic of Botany project was incomplete.
But we cataloged every leaf, root, and berry in the forest.
Except the spores of the 3 main orders.
Weren't you supposed to take care of that, Stella? Well, yes, but...
Not Stella being the slacker.
And the mold was so... moldy.
I want it on my desk
I don't-
Monday morning.
Does Stella get held accountable for this
Magixia
in
certainly
this episode?
isn't going anywhere.
No.
And you aren't either. Robin will be keeping a close eye on you.
You know, after this
Keep
episode, I
up
don't
the
think
good
anybody
work,
can trust Robin.
ladies.
I mean, they all look at her in shame, I guess. That's holding her accountable,
Yeah,
right?
somewhat, yeah.
Wouldn't Flora know how to get the sample anyway?
Probably.
Everyone is out having fun but us. Griselda is too strict. Complaining won't be effective.
I'm with Tekna.
I mean, yeah, I'm with Tekna as well, but it's like, I'm a complainer, and it's like, I'm gonna complain while I'm doing it.
Not my thing.
Actively.
People can be good. All right.
I'm gonna go back a little bit because I guess that was Tekna's character development moment.
Everyone is out
After this
having
part.
fun but us. Griselda is too strict. Complaining won't be effective, Bloom. Real talk, Tekna. You're not exactly desperate to go to Magixia, are you? Too many people. Not my thing.
People can be good.
All right.
So, did you like that little, I guess, tidbit on Tekna?
And it's just
Yeah,
3
I mean,
useless
I like
squares.
everything that we get on Tekna. It's very small. I would like to have a full episode diving into her. Each one of these characters needs a full episode diving into them.
You should show commitment
That'll be
by
season 2,
completing
possibly.
it.
We've had a long week, Robin. It would be nice if Griselda made an exception.
Don't even.
She will not make an exception because they already make so many exceptions for you guys. She actually hates you guys.
What?
Y'all are just straight up rule breakers.
Just be back in time for dinner and focus on scores tomorrow, okay?
Yay! Thanks, Robin. Also, love Robin's fit.
How much older is
Robin's
Robin than them anyway?
Robin really gets it.
no
Robin's
clue,
only the
but
same age.
I was thinking that Robin's like in her 20s.
So, how do we get where we're going?
And the short is
Robin's like
What?
college age.
Wait. Why did they have to go to the stables
Stables? No clue.
for them to open the portal?
No clue. They could have just opened it in the middle of the forest.
Get in quick.
Oh wait, are they saying? Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna pause this real quick because that was on purpose, right? They like focused on like her wand and ring, right, on purpose to show that maybe she's getting powered up by the ring because you know how the ring is just for her and it like amplifies her powers.
Yeah.
So is Stella the only one that can like open portals because her powers get amplified by the ring? But open portals without other people's help. That's what I'm saying. Because you remember in episode 1 where it took 3 tricks to open one portal to Earth,
Yeah.
and then Stella was able to just open a portal by herself when they were going back to Althea.
Mhm. I think it's the ring. Yeah.
Okay, so this is supposed to be like a deliberate like thing, like, oh, I don't. Would you call this subtle storytelling? Yes.
Very, very subtle. Super subtle.
Because they never mentioned the ring after the what was that episode? 2, 3? One of the early episodes. They never mentioned the ring after that. No, it was episode 3 because episode 3 is when Bloom gets her powers, bro. But yeah, so I guess this is subtle storytelling. I guess. Or-
Get in quick.
But there's no reason why they need to go to the stables. They could have just opened it in the forest.
Hold on. We've got company.
Damien, what if he snitches? Anyone know
I'll
a
pause
good
it.
memory eraser?
Why did they go to the stables anyway if they knew Damien was going to be there? Damien is there 99% of the time. You told me not one of these airheads was like, oh wait, what happens if Damien's there and sees us open the portal? And you know why, right, Caleb?
Plot?
Plot. Because Damien has to be in this episode.
Yes. They're shoehorning him in.
That's exactly why we had to walk to the stables from wherever they were. All they had to do was just open the portal right in front of Robin and leave. There's no reason for them to walk out here.
Spell.
Dude, they could have just brought Robin too.
Flora says she about to riz Damien up.
Hey, Damien. I bet you're wondering what we're all doing.
Not really.
He's like, leave me alone, freak.
Thanks. What a good friend.
No, I just don't care what you and the others are doing.
Valid.
Oh, well then, have a nice day.
Rejected. I feel like we should put one of those like screens on where it has like that stamp rejected and like goes on parade with the red stamp. I'm gonna go ahead and riz Damien up so he doesn't tell on us. Damien's like, you're not that important for me to tell you. And did you see all the other Winx in like awe of how she got rejected?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I saw that.
Well then, have a nice day.
What is Aisha looking at?
Tekna?
Why? That,
Oh.
Everybody else is looking at Flora. Why is Aisha looking at Texas? What's happening over there? I feel like this is an animation mistake. She doesn't look at Flora one time though. What is she looking at? Is she looking at the changelings? Is Aisha just so enthralled with the little fluffy llamas? She doesn't look at her once.
What did he say?
It's all good.
What
He's
did he
very
say?
understanding.
Like y'all weren't just looking
Did they
at
not
them.
hear it?
Kayla, they can't read lips. They... You know what? I think it's like the changelings' fault for being so loud that they couldn't hear what Flora and Davy were saying. Because obviously it was just so loud that they couldn't hear them. That they were like really like a foot away from them. This is hilarious, Kayla. This whole scene is hilarious.
Oh.
They were literally right in front of them.
My boy.
My boys.
I didn't hear you coming. Of course not, because you
Are those some
very
Doc Martens?
perceptive, and you should be. Is that fairy of nature distracting you? What? How did you?
How is he watching him like that?
Oh,
I have
distracting.
eyes and ears.
Did you not see how he curbed her?
Exactly.
You should know that. When were you planning on telling me about Bloom and her friends?
I thought
You thought wrong, as always.
they're going to Magixia, and secretly, without Farragonda's permission.
Excellent. This is the perfect
I mean,
opportunity
like I said
to
before,
attack Bloom and steal her dragon flame.
Okay, how can I make myself useful?
You? In no way whatsoever. The tricks will take care of it.
Huh?
You're not ready yet. And stop wasting your time with
They came to
fairies.
him.
Remember, it is to me you
They literally came to him.
and
They keep getting my man in trouble.
Blue.
Now I understand that, you know, by the end of the show, it's kind of like hinted at that this is all the mean stuff he says to Damien is just a ploy, basically. So
Yes.
he's just like testing him and like putting him down every chance he can get. I get that, but some of the stuff he says makes no sense, and Damien should be like, but they came to me. I what do you want me to do? Run from them when I see them? Like, Father, what would you have me do? Blast them with my powers that have not manifested yet?
And then he's gonna be like, "Fool! Don't backsass me!"
Exactly. So technically, Damien's just in a lose-lose situation.
Yes, no matter what he does, no matter what he doesn't do,
Exactly.
he's in a lose-lose situation. This is really how strict parents be, though.
Nah, that's true. I mean, well, manipulative parents.
Me. That's me right there.
Oh, wait. Go back just a little bit, because I want your thoughts on how Magixia looks. That's a pretty good shot.
The buildings are way too spaced out for me. Like, where are the sidewalks? It's just like it
The whole
looks
city
like
is a
I was
sidewalk.
in. It looks like I was in 5th grade and we like built like a diorama. That's what this looks like.
If we have time at the end, I'm gonna bring up a picture of the OG Magic Capital compared
Yes,
to this.
please do that. Yeah.
If we have time at the end. But I mean, it's pink and blue. Yay.
I'm not mad at the color. I'm just mad at like where are the sidewalks? Like they put some like little tree spots here and there.
No. I mean, the whole thing is a sidewalk, because there's like benches on the sides of the building. So this whole thing is a sidewalk. Where the cars go should be the answer. But
There are cars. I thought
But
they took the
remember-
subway. Oh wait,
Oh,
no, they took a portal.
Yeah, they took a portal, so they don't. That doesn't matter. I guess we're talking about like the normal people without magic powers or low magical abilities or specialists. They have safe powers. But remember, I don't know if they showed it in this world, but in the OG they had flying cars and bikes and stuff like that. So I don't know if this show. I know this show has flying like aircraft for the specialists, and don't the specialists also have hover bikes?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
It's a part of their appeal.
Have we seen hover cars yet? No.
In this version?
Yeah.
I don't think so, no.
Comment below if we're wrong about that, but I don't remember us seeing a hover car yet. And the layout of this city so far looks like there are no hover cars. Oh, no. I think we see hover cars in this episode. I think. And if you have hover cars, you don't need to make the city have streets or anything because they just fly. Basically, the cars just fly around. I think we see hover cars in this episode when the axolotl or whatever the lizard salamander thing gets big. But it's the city look and architecture is, I would just say it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I don't know. It's okay. Lots of pinks, blues, green. Now, if you came to this city, Kayla, would you be like, "Oh my gosh, this is so magical"?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, if you put yourself in Bloom's shoes, it's like, "Oh my gosh, this is like
I would say I do.
my dream idea." Yeah, it's alright. Nothing too crazy. I do like the little tube things. I guess walking tubes from the buildings to buildings that connect.
Mhm.
That's kind of cool. So I'm
Yeah,
guessing you don't have
I
to-
like that. That makes
You
it
don't
a
have
bit more futuristic.
Yeah, you don't have to go to like the ground
Magical.
floor and then walk to the next building. All the buildings are somewhat connected, I guess. I think I would have liked like some more technology because you remember like the Winx is supposed to be like a mix between magic and tech,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like there should be like some more elements of tech stuff,
Yeah, futuristic
Yeah,
type
futuristic.
deal.
Yeah, because everything is like
Like
normal.
the Jetsons.
Yeah, like the Jetsons and stuff like that. Like everything here is like just buildings with like walkways, street lamps that look like flowers or something or a plant. Like everything is like pretty low tech, normal, just with like a different design. I mean, they got artificial like glass trees. I don't know who that's open.
It's like the Lorax.
Oh no, those are the cars up there. You see?
Yep. Yeah, I
There's
see
a
him.
hover car. Yeah, hover cars
Okay,
is up there.
alright. We just needed to wait a
I-
little bit.
I don't like the look of the hover car. Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
he's wearing closed-toed sandals.
Hey, look, this is a Dragon Ball Z thing. Instead of it turns, it's like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but like you remember in Dragon Ball Z where they have like the capsule corpse pills, and
Yeah.
like you can click it and throw it on the ground and it blows up to like a whole car. That's basically this. They have capsule corpse technology. They can shrink cars and enlarge them. Would you like a car that's in your pocket at all times?
Yeah, I would. You never have to walk to your car.
True, but my only problem with this technology, what happens if someone clicks the wrong button on accident, or someone runs into you by accident and enlarges the car on you?
Oh, okay. Well, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking like the alarm going off.
Then we're getting a Rick and Morty / The Boys type of show at that point.
Yeah, because that would be very painful.
It definitely sounds like a Rick and Morty thing. Who keeps a miniature sized car in their pocket? Oh, so you like put it up on like a shelf. Oh, I mean a magical
I
locker.
feel
My
like
bad.
can someone steal? Can someone like break into your locker? Also,
Sure they
that
can.
dog is really ugly.
I think all the dogs on here are basically Chihuahuas.
Yes, they are. They're funny looking.
Yeah, they're all looking like this type of dog. If this is a Chihuahua, I don't think we see a different dog. They just use the same model over and over again. I think they just recolor it. I think. So, I mean, that's handy. A pooper scooper, magic pooper scooper.
Yeah, that is handy. So that you don't have to touch it like when you have the bag on your hand, but like you still have to like feel the texture through the bag.
Yes. Now, would you rather have a magical pooper scooper, or do you think it should have been like a techno pooper scooper?
Techno pooper scooper.
I think a techno pooper scooper, but whatever. It's a magic techno pudding.
Tech. Futurism.
Well, Bloom, what do you think?
Wow, Magixia is off the hook.
It's off the
You
hook,
haven't
Caleb.
seen anything yet.
It's off the hook. It's off the hizzo. Off the chain.
Off the nizzle. My sizzle.
For shades and handbags, and our grand finale, the new boutique that just opened.
I was actually hoping to enjoy the view from the overlook park.
I wanted to visit Artist Bridge. They've always got live music.
And eat something, maybe?
I would prefer things less chaotic. How about we split up? We'll meet back here at what time?
No. The point is to do things we like to do together. Techna, would you mind?
Oh my god, itinerary.
Shopping, park, food, lake, quiet. Calculating optimal route. It's possible if we leave immediately.
Hey, look who's here.
And of course, they just so happen to show up.
Sky, Brandon, Ribbon, what are you doing here?
We're off duty today.
Give me their fits. What do you think of their fits?
So Sky is ugly as usual.
Yes.
But my man Riven looks basic as fuck. Unfortunately.
No drip.
Oh, where was his teeny little crop top from the original? I missed that.
Oh, we can't do it no more. You telling me that I have to model abs? And
You know
also,
what?
why
I'll
the-
take it a step further. Put him in fishnet.
Oh, we're going way back 92,000. Yeah. I mean,
Brandon actually looks good. Brandon looks the best out of all of them. Now, again, I still love Riven's head. His head sculpt, his hair,
better. Yeah.
great. Sky
Yeah,
is
Sky-
just,
Sky
just
It-
Photoshop him out.
Yeah, just replace it. But anyway, I wanted to say, I guess V-necks are a big thing in Italy
Yes.
because Brandon is wearing a V-neck and
Riven's wearing it.
Riven, V-neck, and I guess Sky would be wearing a V-neck also if he's unzipped his jacket, the second layer jacket.
The second layer jacket kind of looks like a V-neck too.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like, if he was wearing a t-shirt, you would see the t-shirt. That makes you question if there's anything underneath that second jacket. You know how weird that would be? He's just wearing double jacket, and the jacket is the shirt. I mean, you could do that, but I don't think people do that usually. Maybe different in Italy. I don't know.
Hey. You guys want to hang out? Oh, hi, Musa.
If you don't mind a little hustle, we're kind of on the clock. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Your friend is acting weird.
Musa's fine, Rick.
Again, love
I'm
Musa's
sure
fit.
smart
I
guy
wouldn't
like
even
you
mind
figure out why
cosplaying
she
Musa's
does
fit.
what she does, right?
Okay, this whole interaction doesn't make sense to me. So, did she just get nervous because he was there?
I mean, they kind of just do that to each other. Like, whenever he shows... Well, okay. Whenever they're doing a thing, and then he shows up. Sometimes he goes off and does something separate. Whenever she shows up, she goes off, does something separate. Like, they kind of just leave, I guess, because they get nervous around each other. I'm not exactly sure.
That's the only thing I can think about this whole situation. Like, she just got nervous around him, and then he's like,
Your friend is acting.
why did you walk
You
off?
know, what's his friend's name? You know her name.
I'm sure a smart guy like you can figure out why she does what she does, right?
You give a guy a better hint than that, Aisha. I don't know what her problem is. She just left. None of the other girls left the party. Especially when Tekna came up with a whole itinerary. So he's just supposed to guess that she likes him? Based on what Aisha said? I mean, hell, if you were a guy, would you be like, oh yeah, of course, she likes you, right, Aisha? Would you come up with that from what Aisha
I would not. I would have had an anime male moment.
Yeah, well, if anything, I would have been like, did I do something wrong? She had, like, immediately left when I told her hi. Wait, she didn't even say hi back to him. She just said, I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yeah.
I'd like to remind you of our schedule.
I think we should just leave you to it then. See you around.
Seen that same model twice.
Come on.
I'm gonna go back.
I think we should just leave you to it then.
The
See you around.
woman here in the green?
Yeah.
Blue pink? She this is her second time walking past the screen. Maybe a third, but I noticed it twice. Okay, well, you want to go back to this style right here? Hold on. Let me show you.
Remind you of our schedule.
I think we should just leave you to it then.
See the woman in blue?
Uh-huh.
With the skirt and the pants?
Yeah, I used to wear that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I thought it was the bee's knees.
Definitely 2000 fashion.
Oh yeah, the Juno look, you know, skirt
Yes.
on top of the on top of the
look.
pants, the freaking Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah, you want to go back to this?
Sure.
Would you wear that now? I'll put it that way. With
You know, I'd give it a try.
With the crop top jacket?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I like the crop top jacket. That is super cute.
Yeah, I like the crop top. But the
If my
pants with the skirt-
midsection wasn't squishy, if I was more dry.
Yeah. But I don't know if people are gonna go back to this pants and skirt combo.
I mean, they're already doing that
Oh, I
now. Yeah. Because, you know, Y2K's back.
That is true.
Bye. Come on. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere this way.
We ain't gonna get anywhere this way. Hell, the models again!
Yes. Yeah, I see him.
I mean, unless the models just went to this store.
Huh?
It is the same models. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Maybe they just
I
went to the
think
store.
that it's more noticeable, egregiously noticeable, in the city that they're using the same models.
Yeah.
Because that happened on the concert episode too.
Yes, that is true.
They're here. Should we attack while they're distracted?
Wait, was she invisible? Is that what they're saying? That she had like an invisibility spell on her or something? Maybe?
Good question.
I don't know.
Dear Darcy. But our target is Bloom. We don't care about the others. It's her power we're after.
So what's the plan?
Divide.
How many witches are in the city anyway?
We'll separate her from the
I don't think we see not one other witch in the city.
others. Just like our lonely friend Musa here. She won't have a chance this.
Did she just magically change all their outfits
Yes.
to their action outfits, I guess?
3 against 1. What could go
Why she looking like that? Why is Darcy looking like that?
She's looking fierce. She's looking like she's ready for a fight. It's not even actually a fight. They're about to jump her, actually.
Yeah, but I think this is one of the instances that are they giving Darcy a conscience type of situation.
That's what we wonder throughout this whole season, Dion.
Yeah, but they don't do anything with it at the end of this season. Maybe in season 2 or part 2 or whatever you want to call it. Maybe, but I don't think they do anything with it. Or are they saying that Darcy saw Damien? No, that can't be the case, right? Because Damien's somewhere else in the city, right? Unless they're saying when they were laughing, Damien showed up, so Darcy saw Damien. I don't know, I'm confused. Because it seems like she was looking at something. Maybe, I don't know. Or did she have a conscience? It's like, maybe this lady... I don't know, maybe she saw Damien.
Ready, Sally? Do you remember the plan?
Cute.
The model again.
Hey.
You're a fire-eating salamander. The red-haired girl is your target. Get close enough to absorb some of her flame. Can you do that for me?
That would have been interesting to see. If it
I really wanted for his plan to work.
Or like partially work. Like, yeah, of course, it's about to get messed up, but like, what happens if it actually absorbs some of the dragon flame, you know? Wouldn't that be like cool? Like, does it like burn it and then they have to like get the dragon flame out of it? Or, you know, that type of situation where it can't control it. Oh my god! This is not made for me. I can't do it. That would be interesting. But no.
I'll show my father what I've got.
Now my question is, if Damien has intelligent animals that can do missions for him, shouldn't have been part of his whole thing, this whole show?
Yeah.
But we don't see him do that ever again. I think besides like the last episode or like the finale, because he's riding like some type of monster into battle or something. But this is the only time we see him actually use, I think, an animal to accomplish a plan. When he should have been doing that the whole time, because his whole thing is taking care of animals. And now you're showing that he has intelligent creatures that can do his bidding. And you can't tell me Damien only has one of these, because, come on. He works with all the animals.
I've heard it before.
Steel tongue drum. I love these instruments.
I think in the original show also, Kayla, this is where Bloom starts to see, like, visions of Daphne. And, like, certain things start reminding her of, like, her past. But they don't do that in the show at all.
So I was a little confused here on her being like, I'm so glad you guys are here. I really wanted you to hear this. But she had just walked away.
Sally senses Bloom's
yeah.
Flame. Now if she could just absorb some of it.
Damien, that idiot is going to ruin everything.
Don't be so sure, Stormy. We can use him to our advantage.
How? Tell me we're not going to ask him for help.
Of course not. We're just going to make some magic. And Largo Anim Obscura.
Is Icy the best spellcaster out of all of them, too?
Yeah, I believe so. They didn't even have to do this. They're the ones that ruined the plan.
Yeah. Oh, well, they used it to try to get Bloom away from the other two things.
What is that?
No, Sally!
Hey, wait, whoa! Was that the same model?
I'm sure.
Literally like a few... Huh?
I'm sure it was, Kayla. This is the same model again, but I was about to say before you said...
But that was the same model a few feet away from itself.
Yeah. Oh,
in a different colored clothes.
I know.
At a certain point, I think maybe we should just stop pointing this out, because
No, we can point it out, but I'm not gonna bring it. I'm not gonna stop it every time because they just do it constantly on the show. Because I was about to say when they did that like sweeping over the crowd quotation marks scene. I was like, if you stop it, I'm sure you will see multiple characters duplicated in that one scene. And you said you think you already saw one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. We don't have to stop it every time and point it out. It's just gonna be out throughout this whole show. It's gonna just keep happening because they don't have the budget for it, so they have to just keep reusing models. It's just funny when you see it.
What's going on? Hardcore shoppers can get rowdy. Probably a monster sale in progress.
Did you not laugh at that, Haley?
No.
Monster sale.
That was the best joke in the show.
Okay.
We need to get everyone to safety. Hurry, come with me.
Sally!
I also love this episode with Damien getting batted around.
Damien?
Oh. She's really strong.
Showtime.
All these people are superhuman, man.
Why is everything so hard?
Cause like, her elbows would have snapped.
They're all superhuman.
Sky? Where are you? Sky!
Fire. So I do want to bring up
I see. What are you doing? Let me go.
this part right here is where everybody's like, ooh, Icy and Bloom sitting in a tree. Kissing. This is the shipper's dream part right here that people brought up for the new show.
She's Bloom yellow.
It's the lighting. The lighting. Don't you just love this power fantasy? She got Bloom pushed up against the wall with her ice arms. No.
No.
Oh, I will. After I take your power.
No.
I don't understand. Why is this shooting fireballs when it's supposed to be sucking her fire?
I can't tell you.
Transformations. Oh, bringing up transformations. The transformation for the anime you sent me, Kayla, that was like one of the longest transformations ever.
I
We
know.
talked about that. Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Like, bad guys are just sitting there taking a coffee break while they're transforming. Turn the dial for each article of clothing crazy. And to bring back up, those wings were definitely messed up. That other.
Yep.
Training.
I know.
Yeah.
I knows it.
Yes.
I knows it.
Because their wings don't look like that this episode.
Majixie is pretty cool, but Gardenia has good points too. Like, no monsters.
What the? Wait, hold on. He hit the building and rocks flew off. Did any damage appear on the building though? Up a bit of water. Okay, also, if you pay attention to their wings, I don't think their wings look the same in this episode compared to the test episode. You remember when I was telling you they had that like fading effect on the backs?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have that in this episode. They might, but I might be tripping. My eyes might be messed up.
Pretty cool, but Gardenia has good points too. Like, no monsters. Sonic Blast!
Yeah, I think there's some damage to them. Was it?
Oh, like a chunk?
Yeah, it looks like they animated out a part of it. Okay. No, they didn't.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
It did. Nothing happened to that building. It just rocks started to fly. Take the firewall.
He's angry.
See, and also,
We need to get her out of here, or she will end up
and
destroying all
that was
of
the other part. Paragon is mad at them that they didn't come to them with this problem when the monster was already attacking Bloom. The tricks were attacking Bloom, and the monster is going on a rampage against them, and they're trying to formulate a plan to get the monster away from people. You know?
Her wing is doing it again.
Huh? Oh, you are right.
But yes, yeah.
Just a convenient pause. I did not mean to point this out. It is the fading away from her back thing. But yeah, this is not their fault for not going to the headmistresses.
Jixia,
let's try to scare her off.
Because it seems like they're saying that instead of fighting the monster, they should have just let it go on a rampage, attack people.
Yes.
Because it can't.
They should have just ran to the headmistresses.
Yeah.
Which would have taken like 20-30 minutes.
No, it would have been that long. It probably been because remember Stella can open up against a portal anywhere with her amplified power ring. You know, so it would. I would say 10 minutes, right? Because they got to get to the school and then find her, and she should be in our office, so they have to fly there, and then they can open up a portal from her office, right? So maybe 10 minutes, 5. But anyway, but if the girls left to go get the headmistresses, now granted, yes, you can send some of the girls to go get the headmistresses, and then some of them can fight the monster. Yes, correct. And also you have the 3 specialists that are about to show up. But if they did that, then the monster would still go on a rampage and attack people because it can't find its target. You see the problem there? It's still going to attack people. know, some damage. How?
Did we miss anything, girls?
No, you're
How did it
just in
sneak
time.
around the buildings on them? Huh, Caleb?
I don't know.
Isn't
I
this
said,
like a giant creature? How can you not hear this thing crunching the buildings that it's stepping on?
Good question. All good questions.
I don't know how that thing got the drop on them.
Come on, let's get to work.
Don't hurt her.
That fall had no impact.
Is that monster?
There wasn't even no sound to the fall.
Sally is not a monster. She was a salamander until a second ago. I don't know what happened.
But I know what will happen to this city if we don't stop her.
I think it's time for the emergency signal.
This is the first time we see their school.
It is.
Oh no, Robin. I thought you were keeping an eye
I
on
don't
the
even find Robin
girls.
that quickly.
What's going on? I can explain.
So that's how the headmistress was found out.
Winx! I think I figured out how to get her out of here. Cover me! Fireball!
Spam fireball.
Sally, do you recognize me? It's
That's
me.
the Damien is very adorable.
Damien!
That's the second time he got
Yeah.
shot by a giant lizard.
He's not even scuffed up.
No, he is super adorable.
Headmistress Maraconda! Headmistress Griffin!
Looks like we've got uninvited guests. The party's over, sisters.
That was great, Headmistress! Thank you for your help.
Everyone in my office. Now.
At least the other specialists did show up.
Yeah,
I don't know how Damien
he's
got away.
running. He's
No,
running.
okay, wait. Damien's a witch. He's a warlock. So that's Miss Griffin's problem. But that never gets addressed. So whatever.
This is all my fault, Headmistress.
No, Robin. Not all. Going out without permission is one thing, but I'm most disappointed in your lack of judgment.
But we were just trying to help.
A fairy must know her limits in order to protect others effectively.
I don't agree with any of this that she's about to say right here. Because there were no guards. It's not like the city had
There
its own
were
guards.
literally no police.
No
We're the
police.
policia.
No knights. No what else you want to throw in it? No royal guards or city guards or anything. Like security guards, like nothing. They had nothing in the city to protect them. So them jumping in when the salamander attacked is what they were supposed to do. But
They were being heroic.
But supposedly you're supposed to allow the citizens to get fireballed and beat up by a giant monster rampaging in the city, so you can go run to the headmistresses in another school to let them know so they can handle it? What? And then the specialists sounded their alarm at the end. But what happens if there was no? What happens if the specialists weren't in the city? What happens if Sky and them weren't in the city that day? Who was going to come to the rescue? Who was going to sound an alarm? Because the city doesn't have a system to sound an alarm. Because if that was the case, wouldn't the alarm to the specialist be sounded before Sky did anything? Logically speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no world building here where there's like, push a button in case of an emergency type of situation. Like say the city's under attack, and then someone goes over to like a glass case, breaks it open, and presses a button, and it alerts all the specialists. Like they don't even have anything like that in the city. So if Sky and them weren't there, and the Winx weren't there, and just so happened that a giant lizard monster shows up, they're screwed. Everyone is the city's getting blown up, basically. It makes no sense. No sense. A fairy should know its limits. So that means, just because I have power, I might be underpowered to try to protect people. I shouldn't try to protect people, and I should run away and try to find someone that's more powerful. That logic is dumb. That's not a hero's motto. In any literature of like being like you're talking about like cartoon hero type of situation, don't they always tell you, even with the limited power you have, you should try to help?
Yes. With great power comes great responsibility. I freaking hate that line because it's overused, but
Well,
yeah.
you can even look at my great example. What was it? How you say his name? Moomin Rider from One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Where he's just a normal human going up against these super power villains. He has no powers, but he still puts his life in danger to protect people. Like, that's the message you should be sending. Not, oh, you should know your limits, so you shouldn't even try to protect people. What? Dumb message. Dumb.
You should have come to us.
You know what this sounds like? Actually, I just thought about it. It sounds like a lawyer told Miss Farragonda, hey, we can't be having these kids get hurt off campus. So, they can't be really fighting. You know, we might get sued. That's what this sounds like. It sounds like a lawyer. You could have been hurt, and then the school could have been sued, and we would have had to pay a lot of magical money. So, this is not allowed for you to protect people off campus. Alright? With magic.
You will be confined to campus for 1 week, except for academic reasons. Same for you, Robin.
This whole grounding situation makes sense because they did leave, without permission and didn't finish the assignment. And they tricked their, adults that assigned them to do stuff. So, yes, grounding makes sense.
And there is
this I don't agree with.
Thing. Sigillo incantus immediatus. Your powers will be sealed for 7 days. Take advantage of this time to reflect on what I said. Have a good evening.
Sealing their powers, I don't agree with. What do you think?
They're grounded. Literally.
Do you agree with them getting their powers sealed away for 7 days?
I mean, like, it's not the worst, but also that's coming from a mortal like myself.
Yeah,
I can't transform and, levitate stuff, but...
But does the crime match the punishment? That's my
No, I don't. I don't think that the crime matched the punishment. I will agree with you there, that I do disagree with what is happening right now. But also...
Go ahead.
How many times has it happened to you when you were growing up, you did something that you thought was the right thing, and then afterwards it's like, no, that was really dangerous. Here's your punishment.
But the show didn't frame it in that way. I understand if you're talking about like, there's a gunman on campus or whatever, to use the most extreme example. And then, a student tried to...
I was thinking like a team sport in school, but okay.
Or what's your example? Because I was going with the most extreme. What's your example?
Yeah, my example is like, I was a kid, elementary school. We had a sports day, right? And it was like tug of war type thing. My glasses fell off. And me with my meaty biceps, I was not about to lose my grip over my glasses falling, and also possibly like breaking my glasses. So like I caught my glasses, put them in my teeth, and then proceeded to help my team pull the tire over the line and win.
Mm-hmm.
But then afterwards it was like, oh, that was like super dangerous. You shouldn't do that. Like, you could have choked on your glasses and...
No, I don't.
Or like broken your teeth, or
that sounds like a lawyer speaking. I understand what you're getting at, Kayla. That's stupid, but
well, that was just what happened to me when I was a kid, right? So I'm just thinking about that.
You did a badass thing, actually.
Because literally, like the entire gym was cheering me on.
Yeah, that's certified badass move. They're just being.
But the teachers were thinking about the liability.
Yeah, they're thinking about insurance. Oh my gosh, no, whatever, stupid. Anyway, but yeah, I just don't agree with I don't think the crime matches the punishment. Yes, I understand getting grounded makes sense. They left campus without permission when they were actually supposed to be doing something, or was tasked by a teacher to do something. Makes sense. But them getting their powers sealed away, I think is only for plot.
After saving the city.
Exactly.
They got their powers sealed away after saving the city, my guy.
They worked
from
together.
a friggin' Godzilla.
They worked together to evacuate people and to draw the salamander away from buildings. Are you telling me that? Oh yes, I need to take your powers away just because you effectively worked as a team when you basically got jumped? And then I'm sure they mentioned about the tricks, but obviously we're not going to hear anything about it, you know, because either they didn't mention it or nobody cares for some reason. Once again, it's another example of the tricks just get away with it. When clearly Bloom knows that the tricks attacked her. You know?
And also, you know what? Never mind, because we'll get to that episode.
Okay. That whole scene with their president is stupid. I dislike it very, very much. It makes no sense. Part of it makes no sense. And then also this. The salamander runs away and never comes back.
Welcome back, Beastmaster.
It's traumatized.
I can explain.
Not one word. What were you thinking?
Yeah, but we never see the salamander again. It hides.
The flame is legendary, and you were hoping to capture it with your pathetic little animals.
Hey, he was cooking.
They do say people take after their pets.
Good for nothing. This is the last time you'll disobey me. Is that clear?
It's been a pleasure, Damien.
So they told their version of the story, basically,
Let's look on the bright side about today.
before Damien could say anything.
It's over.
That's not the only good thing. Did you see the way Sky was looking at you?
Homewrecker!
Waiting for Bloom.
Homewrecker!
So into you. You should go for it.
He's in a relationship.
Listen to her. Things will get super messy if you rush in.
If you rush in, girl. How about just don't do it at all because he's already in a relationship? And why is he being a creep?
Another. I don't know. Sky is Diablo.
Thank you.
Exactly.
And as long as that's the case, it's not.
Oh.
Exactly. She has a conscience.
Yeah. So
Unlike
what
Stella
about
and Flora.
Damien?
Wait, before we get to Damien, get off this man. Get off of him. Please stop talking about him, Flora. Please. Damien on the mind. Anyway. So going back to that scene where where Bloom is like, Sky is the Asbro's boyfriend, so it's not right for me to do this. If only the show would do a whole thing on, breaking down why why Stella has this idea that you can just take any prince you want at any time, even if they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You can take any princess or prince at any time. If the show cared to explain how royalty works in this, universe, this could have been a moment of, world building. It's like, oh yeah, the princes and the princesses and princes in this world, even if they're like engaged or with quotation marks another person as a girlfriend and boyfriend situation, another party can still swoop in and take them. Like, this is just how royalty works in the fairy kingdom. Would that not have been like an easy explanation on why Stella keeps bringing this up?
It would.
All the show had to basically say is that she's raised different. This is how royalty works in the magical kingdom. Anyone can take anyone, even if they're with somebody. Easy. So easy. But no, we just have to make Stella look at homework the whole time. For no reason. Absolutely no reason. She brings it up multiple times. I don't understand. I don't get it. And it's one of those things, it feels like this is like I want to kind of say like a first draft script type of situation where like, oh, we just wrote it down and we didn't get to like refine it, type of situation. What do you think?
I don't know.
Alright, let's move on to Flora talking about Damien. So what about Damien? Wasn't he so heroic today trying to stop the salamander, stop his salamander from rampaging type of situation? You know?
I feel like that doesn't sound right.
But I think this is how Flora is twisting his image in her head after she got freaking rejected at the beginning of the episode. Basically. You know what I'm saying? So let's listen to what Flora has to say.
I don't know. Sky is Diaspro's boyfriend, and as long as that's the case...
And also, I would like Bloom to get a little bit more firm on this point with Stella. It's like, Stella, stop saying this. Like, if we had old Bloom, old Bloom would not stand up for what Stella is saying like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we're trying to change, you know, things on like, oh, Stella keeps trying to make Bloom a homewrecker, old Bloom would have been a little bit more snippy with Stella. You know, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I think they had a better relationship in the original.
Nice way, but yeah.
So I think she would have been a little bit more firm on like, Stella, it's not right for me to do this. Like, stop or whatever.
Right for me to make a move.
She's still kind of like passive aggressive.
So what about Damien? He seemed really sorry about what happened.
Did Damien really? I guess he tried to stop the salamander twice. He tackled Riven so they wouldn't hurt it. You know, he tackled Riven.
Mm-hmm.
But the girls were able to just shoot spells at the creature, and Damien didn't say nothing. Huh. Interesting. So you telling me that techno sword that the specialists have are like more dangerous than the spells that the girls used? Maybe?
I guess.
Yes.
I guess.
Before we're trying to twist this whole situation into be like, oh, let's glaze Damien is crazy.
This salamander almost flattened the Jixia. He may be a little rude, but he's okay.
But what?
Gets right to the point.
Why are we glazing?
A little rude. Why?
Every time y'all talk to him, he blows y'all off. I don't understand. Why are y'all glazing him? This feels like this was just put there just because of what's going to happen next after they glaze Damien. They set up the character to be so unlikable to the girls, but somehow the girls see the best in everyone besides witches or whatever. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are they glazing Damien? Damien is a warlock. They don't glaze anybody else on the show like this. Now, maybe also you can kind of say that maybe they kind of feel guilty for always getting in Damien's way. I don't like that either, but what do you think?
No, I don't like that.
This whole scene makes no sense. Damien, y'all have messed up. Every time y'all are around Damien, something gets messed up. Or Damien is straight up just rude to y'all because he constantly
he doesn't want you around. Leave him alone.
Leave this man alone. He said it multiple times. They even, what was it? It was Bloom and Flora saves his life from falling to his death. Even though he probably would have died because but he's like, I don't need y'all help. Get out my face, and runs away. Like, he don't want to be y'all friend.
He literally skedaddled.
He literally told them to their face, hey, I don't need y'all help. Even though I'm about to die, but whatever. I don't need y'all help. Get out my face. And runs away. Like, bruh, like, how many times does a man have to tell you, I don't want to be y'all friend? And then y'all gonna sit here and be like, oh, he gets to the point. Oh, he ain't that bad. He's been rude to y'all ever since the first episode. Well, now, besides that one episode, what was it, episode 4? Was the last episode? Where Bloom and Damien have like that moment of like, oh, this life is unfair or whatever, that, you know, we say the same thing at the same time, Jinx, you owe me a soda situation, you know? I'm like, I guess they kind of understand each other, but it still doesn't make sense why everyone in the group is blazing it. At least Stella should be like, no, I think he's kind of rude. Like, someone should say it. But no, we get Tekna saying he gets straight to the point. Tekna, there's a difference between straight to the point and just being rude. That's my little rant. Hey, you have any words from you?
Agreed.
Nothing else?
Nope.
Alright. Finish it off then.
Why
does Tekna like him? Why?
Why?
Kayla,
because they're trying to support her to, I guess.
Oh, you think that? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe they're trying to pump up, like they're trying to like support Flora's delusion of Damien. Yeah.
I don't know why they would do that, but yeah.
I mean,
it's like how they're trying to pump up Bloom to freaking steal.
Yeah.
Sky.
Well, no, that's only Stella though. That's only Stella. This is a group effort to like.
Well, Flora was in there too.
Well, no, Flora said to Bloom that if you rush in, it gets super messy. So I don't know if she's implying still try to go after him. I don't like that advice anyway. I mean, it's good advice, but for the situation, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that besides the Stella freaking Sky stuff, whatever he asked for, but I think it's really kind of crazy to think that they would try to support. I mean, that's what I want to say. It's toxic positivity, right? If we're gonna go with your idea that they're just trying to help their friend because she's been getting rejected like 24/7 by Damien. They're just trying to help her delusion of what Damien is possibly like in her head. That's toxic positivity.
Mm-hmm.
They're leading Flora astray for no reason. Because no one wants to say that, hey, Damien just doesn't want to be our friends, guys. And if anybody would say that, it would be Stella. I would think. It would be Stella or Tekna would actually say, hey, I don't think Damien wants to be our friend. But no, we get Tekna saying...
I think... Yeah, Tekna would be the one to say that.
Yeah. Tekna would be like, I think Damien kind of doesn't want to be our friend. We just keep hanging out around him. It's either her or Stella would say that. So, I don't know. I mean, I get it because, you know, the show needs it to happen, the plot. But personally, like, based on the individual character's personality, I don't get it. Any other thoughts?
No. I mean, I contributed a bit, yeah.
And also, it makes no sense why Tekna's like, I like him.
She's just going with the group at this point.
Now, we can also say, if we're gonna go with that idea that she's just following what everybody else is going with, and like Tekna's reading the room, we could say this is Tekna character development, right?
To be more social.
Yeah, she's not
to
saying...
go with the social
that she doesn't like.
I don't know, the wave, the groove, whatever the wavelength everybody else is on.
Yeah, I mean, she sees what the temperature in the room is, and she's saying, you know, she's reading other people to see what she needs to say, basically, to make people happy. Because I guess because Tekna's whole thing is that she just says the facts or whatever, you know. She just says what really is happening, but you know, when she does that, it comes off as rude because it's not in the right moment because she doesn't read the room, you know. So I guess her possibly, I'm sure this show is saying that this is a genuine thing she's saying. She actually likes Damien for no reason, no evidence of why she does. But if she actually does like Damien, they're saying, if we're saying that she doesn't actually like Damien, she's just saying it to, play along with the group. She's actually, developing the ability to read her friends, or read the people around her to see what she needs to say.
Yes.
To make the other people happy and not make it like awkward with her just stating the facts on like, oh, Damien just doesn't like this guy, and then everybody's like, Techna, read the room, you're so rude type situation, But the show, we've said it many times at this point, I don't think the show is sophisticated enough to actually do that. So I'm pretty sure she just actually likes Damien for no reason. Damien blazing.
What?
He's feeling loved. Oh.
Alright, so I also wanted to cover this. So this is the first time Damien gets to reveal his powers. He also has he's a fire warlock, I guess. But his powers are activated with the feeling of love. Now, when Bloom activates her powers, she has a feeling of anger that activates her powers. So this is what you want to say, a twist, basically. Where Damien, because witches are supposed to be able to draw on the negativity of things for their powers, Damien draws on happiness, basically, it looks like, for his powers.
Yes.
And because I think in the original show, Bloom always used negative emotions to activate her powers, basically. I'm pretty sure. So that's nothing new. But like I think we said in the overview, or we said at some point during one of these reviews, that it would have been interesting if Bloom was a witch, just to change it up a little bit, since this is a new iteration. Like, Bloom pulls on negative energy to activate her powers. So she's like, especially if Damien was not in this show, it would have been cool if Bloom was able to have a witch form and a fairy form, depending on which emotions she calls on,
Dark Bloom.
Yeah, we do get Dark Bloom, but Dark Bloom is a Bloom that's altered.
Just darker tone.
Yeah, but that version of Bloom is just a Bloom that's been altered, And she does have her own, dark transformation and stuff like that. So that is cool. But what happens if Bloom could always just swap between, or had to do certain things to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can switch between fairy and witch, but each side has a different power set or something. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Like I said, since this is a new continuity of Winx, this has nothing to do with the old Winx. Because I know we're gonna get different transformations for the fairies, because that's the whole thing. That's why I was like, it'd be kind of cool if Bloom had another transformation that she could switch to at certain times into being a witch. That would be cool. But we have Damien, so Damien takes that slot. But the twist is, Damien, pulls upon positive emotions to activate his powers. More evidence that he's probably going to become a fairy in season 2. Unfortunately, Damien's probably going to switch over to being a fairy.
Yes, he is.
So we
see it coming.
Yeah, so that cool plot point is going to be given to Damien instead of it. It should have went to Bloom. Of maybe she starts out as a witch, and then she turns into a fairy. But now we have to give it to Damien. So, whatever. But yeah, that's a big twist. Did you see this coming? Did this shock you that he can?
No, this didn't shock me. I really.
Go ahead.
I mean, I thought it was a cool moment. Did I go like, oh yeah, that's actually pretty neat? But at this point, it's like, okay, so it clicked for me. Bloom gets her, like, power up from, like, negative emotions.
Unless we're saying
And-
anger is not a negative emotion.
Unless it's not a negative emotion. But I would say that anger is a negative emotion. And then Damien is the opposite. They're two sides of the same coin.
Oh.
They both have the dragon flame. That is the conclusion I came to for this scene right here.
So when you saw this scene, did you already know that that was the dragon flame, or did you just thought he was a fire fairy?
Nope. I already knew this was the dragon flame.
Okay.
They're both redheads.
No, the show is like handing it to you on a silver platter of what is actually happening. Like, yes, they
it's like
the same.
Like, you can kind of get the idea that it's like, oh, are they connected?
Exactly. Especially since the last episode when they did that, Jinx, you owe me a soda type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Very heavy-handed with that. But yeah, I think that's the episode though. After this, it goes to credits. Yes, it goes to credits. All right, give me a moment because I can try to find a picture of old Magixia or whatever the city was called.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull that up.
All right, here's a gallery, I guess. Different artwork for Magixia.
Why does it look so much better?
Because it's shades. It's not pinks and blues and whatnot.
But also, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Because also, whenever we think of like futuristic cities, like tech stuff, we think blue. It's always blue that we think of.
Can I zoom in? Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, that's better.
And you know what? You remember when I was saying, like, where are the sidewalks? They just put, like, the little pots of trees. They did the same thing here.
Yeah, but this one, the flying cars don't, like, fly. They hover. These are hover cars, not flying cars.
Hover cars, yeah.
That's why they have streets in Magixia back then. We have a rail system. They did not have that in the new show. They don't have no train system. Yeah, this is just shades of greens, basically. Blues and greens.
Greens and blues, yep. To invoke that futuristic feeling.
So yeah, do you prefer this color palette over the new show where it's like pinks and purples?
I don't mind the color change. I'm in my pink era. But I still just don't really like how open the new city, the new Magixia looks.
Yeah, the new Magixia is just everything. Everywhere is walkable because the cars actually fly, I guess. So they don't need a road.
Yeah. And that just is a little strange to me. But if it works for the world building for them,
for this new,
that's fine.
Continuity of Winx. Magixia represents the magical balance of the forces, and it lies at the point where all fairy energy meets. This is why it's so important. Only people possessing some magic power can enter its domain. It is a city where anything is possible if only you can reach it. All existing magical energy pulsates within its heart, kept inside the lava bubbling inside a volcano. The other dimensions get power and strength and live their magical reality, thanks to the supply of energy that is spread out by special flow channels. Magixia inhabitants possess simple magic powers known as basic magic. This ensures that the city is constantly alive with little spells and strange phenomena. It would have been cool to drop any of this lore in the episode. I mean, they did say that Magixia is the capital city, but they didn't mention this is the heart of magic.
Yeah. It was just shopping trip. We're going into the city, girl.
And you would think that the heart of Magixia would have some type of guards. I mean, the heart of magic. Like, this is where magic is. Come from. This place, this spot right here. You would think it would have some type of guards. I think this is a video game. This is a web game. Or not web game, but like the web, you went to their website back in the day and you got to explore the different areas, basically. Right. Oh man, this is...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is back in the day.
Good stuff.
I'm pretty sure this website is gone now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Magixia, the old one. Personally, this feels like a city. The other
yes,
one, the
this
new one,
feels like a city. Yeah.
The new one, it just feels like there's something missing. I don't know.
It feels foreign.
Yeah, okay, I can say that. It does feel foreign. But I don't know. It feels like the new one there's something missing. There's an element of something missing. I don't know. Maybe it's the duplicated characters all over the place. I would have liked to see like a hover train system at least or something, in the city. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said that you had to have some type of magical ability. Just because you have magical, like you can levitate a cup, that doesn't mean you can fight.
Right.
With your magic. They're not being guarded. And then also, let's talk about that. The building shapes. I think the building shapes are much better in the OG than the new one.
I think that, again, they're more unique, they're more futuristic.
Because look at these building shapes compared to...
It gives that vibe of, like, it's odd, but, like, it's a cool kind of odd.
Yep. This, it just feels like everything looks the same. Because they probably just duplicated the buildings. Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's different. It does feel different in, like, it's like magical alien-esque, But I don't know. This doesn't scream futuristic to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Personally, this doesn't scream futuristic.
I
this
think
magic.
that they're going for this like organic Art Nouveau inspired vibe.
This doesn't personally to me it doesn't say futuristic. This screams futuristic to me with the shapes of the
do you think it's because it's blue?
What, you think the color palette is coloring my perception?
Yeah.
It could be. Definitely could be. But I just think the shapes and the way things are drawn in and stuff like that just look way more futuristic. My idea of futuristic than what they gave us. This homogenized. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, it looks like it's just a splattering of whatever. But that's me personally. I like the architecture, the shape, the shape language of the OG better than the new one. The shape language just looks samey, basically.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna fault them for that too much.
Oh, I am. They had to build a whole city, and they didn't have the budget to. Well, personally,
and that's why it looks so spread out.
I didn't like. I don't like the art design direction for the city, personally. But that I think that's probably subjective. But they did try. I'm not gonna say they didn't try. They did try, to make it look cool. New audience, all pinks, what was it? Pastel pinks and blues and purples, right? Or am I wrong?
Say that again.
I said pastel, like pinks, purples, blues.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay. And like the trees are like glass.
Green, very green.
Oh, they're
Glass
like glass
green, yeah.
construct.
But
Yeah,
that's
like,
what I was saying. It's like the trees are like the Lorax, like fake tree.
Yeah, because they're metal poles. Yeah, these are fake trees. These are glass
Yeah,
trees.
I mean, I think this is pretty cool, personally.
And the duplicated street lamps.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a street lamp.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about the duplicated literal four girls in the green dress. 4 of them.
You see? Oh my gosh! Yes, this is like because she's walking off the screen right here at the far right. She's right here next to herself again on the right, and in the middle she's walking, and on the far left she's walking again.
4 of the same girl. We can't get away from this girl in this episode.
No, she's everywhere. This is whoever animated this whole scene or just did the background characters. This was their favorite model by far. This is the easiest model they can get their hands on. You gotta love it. Didn't even notice that she duplicated four times in one scene. I really hope they fix this in season 2. If I see duplicates in season 2, I will be very upset. Oh, like you learned nothing. You had more time to work on it and still learned nothing. You just didn't care. That's fine. But yeah. So yeah, that's the comparison to the old Magixia.
The old
Also,
Magix, because you were right, they changed the name.
Oh yeah, the old one's Magix, not Magix. Magix is new Magix. The OG. Also, you know, with the color palette of the city, it makes the characters stand out a lot more.
It does, yeah.
That's what I did notice. And I'm like, is that a deliberate like design choice to make the city look like that so your characters stand out more?
I don't know. I don't know how they did that, because it's like... Yeah, I don't know how they did that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's a deliberate design choice. Because in this new city, your characters kind of blend with all the other pastel pinks and stuff behind them. You know? Besides the boys, of course.
Yeah, the boys are...
And the witches. But like, they kind of just blend it. Of course, there's the girl again. They kind of just like blend in with everybody else, you know? Blend in with the city.
Yeah.
They don't really stand out.
I mean, it's like, I guess for like design purposes, you don't want for them to blend in.
Yeah,
but at the same time, ouch. For realism, they would just blend in.
Yeah, but this is not a realistic.
Yeah, I know.
Also, one more thing. Oh, here you go. So this is the OG Althea. Oh, did we even get a shot of Althea in this episode?
I thought we get a shot of it in
no,
the...
there it is. There it is.
It's very similar.
Yeah, they took the design similarity, but they changed the colors completely. It used to be blue and pink, and they made it
beige.
I think it's beige and like what's that type of bluish green? Blue green?
Teal? Mint green?
Yeah, mint green, teal. I think it's like a mix between like blues and
aqua,
teal.
You know.
Oh yeah, aqua, like beige. I think some of this is supposed to be pink also. It's very hard to see from this lighting. I prefer the colors of the old school. I ain't gonna lie.
I liked the old school too. I think that again, I'm not too bothered by it because the school is very similar to the original school. It's just the colors are a bit different. Although, you know,
They're more muted.
I do like the blue and pink, but
Yeah. The OG one feels like, oh, this is a woman's magical school, you know, because it's a girl show basically.
Mm-hmm.
This one just feels like, oh, we're going for realistic. So we have to tone down the colors.
Excuse me.
But as soon as we get to Magixia, we have to bring up the colors. Basically. Oh, that's what it is. They palette swapped the Magixia and the school.
Yep.
The school looks like Magix in the OG, and Magixia now looks like
Althea
from the OG. They palette swapped them. Now, okay, so we just found out that they basically color swapped them. How do you feel about that?
Well, then that brings me to like, okay, so what you were saying before of like the characters needing to stand out. So do you think that they made the school more of like a neutral color so that the characters stand out more? So it's not just like so pink?
I guess. I don't know if I like that, but I guess so.
This episode was a very meh episode. Would I say it's one of the worst episodes? No. I don't know which one I would say is the worst episode for me, but...
No. This episode, it was fine. It wasn't one of the worst episodes, but it was... I think this episode was pretty low. Like, lower middle pack, basically, for me. Because of, it's just the logic of some of the characters are stupid. Just for character-wise. Because the plot said so. But this is whatever. Yeah. The next episode is going to be much better, personally to me. The next episode
is the camping episode, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Heck yeah, that's my favorite too.
That is one of the better episodes when the main characters of the show get to sit down and talk to each other. Just talk and build a relationship with each other. And then of course you got the tricks that show up, of course, or whatever. But alright, anything else to add?
No, I mean, I think we covered most of everything. This was a meh episode, just overall, in my opinion. When will the tricks be punished? I know when, but I don't think the punishment is enough.
No, because I don't think they don't get in trouble the next episode. They get in trouble the episode after this, I think. After the next episode, I believe. But whatever. Miss Griffin is lackadaisical with her punishment, unlike Miss Farragonda for some reason.
I want for them to explain why that is as well.
Hopefully we get that explanation in season 2, but I can almost 90% guarantee you that we will not ever get an explanation why the tricks got away with so much in this first season. But hopefully we get an explanation. But I doubt it. Because you remember I came up with a theory that we came up with a theory that it's like nepotism basically.
Yeah.
So that's why they get away with it, because Miss Farragonda helped raise them or whatever after the war. So they're like nepo babies. So she doesn't want to punish them basically. And then we also came up with the idea that maybe the school is like Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter. What was I referring to? It was like a situation where it's every person for themselves type of situation, like those survival YA novels, when they're in school and then everybody can just kill each other for no reason. Maybe it was like that, but the show never says it's like that. So, and then they have rules. They have rules against harming other students. So you would think that the tricks would get into trouble a lot more than they do. Because if Miss Farragonda and Miss Griffin are like, oh, this is just normal bullying. I'm like, bro, why are you promoting this then? What is the message here? when obviously they can just straight up tell on them. It's not like they're like disguised. We talked about this before. It's not like the tricks are wearing a disguise. Like Darcy put them in a disguise, so like they look like something else. You know, when they're doing their stuff. No, they look like the trick. There's no mistaking who they are. So they should have been in trouble a long time ago. But that's the end of the episode. Thanks everybody who was watching. Leave a comment below if we missed anything or you want to tell us about something. And we will see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.